All right, taste test time. So good. Hey guys, welcome to Lush Eats. I'm Liv Kaplan. I'm a nutritionist, foodie, and sugar-free dessert queen. In this series, I'm going to show you how to take your everyday food to the next level of flavor and of course some epic sugar-free Lush desserts. So subscribe here to make sure you don't miss out, because you never know when your next life-changing recipe is going to hit your kitchen. My Silky Chocolate Ganache Slice is a serious crowd pleaser. It's a special recipe from my dessert ebook, Create, which has all my favorite sugar-free Lush dessert recipes, including this one. I use my go-to gluten-free and grain-free base recipe. Trust me, you'll have no idea that there's no gluten in it. It's super buttery and delicious, and then we're gonna top it with my silky 2-ingredient chocolate ganache. Comment below if you're a chocolate lover. This recipe is totally gluten and grain-free. It's keto-friendly, sugar-free, all the frees, so let's get into it. The first step is to make the dough for the base. So I've got almond meal, a little bit of salt, an egg, coconut oil or butter, whichever one you want to use, and a little bit of green leaf stevia, which is the purest form of stevia. All right, I'm gonna start mixing it here with a wooden spoon, but then to be honest, I'm probably gonna go in with my hands just to make sure it's all combined. I love cooking with my hands. Let's get into it like this. All right, so this is kind of what you want it to look like. Actually, that is what you want it to look like. Depending on the weather where you are, just make sure it's kind of like not melting into the bowl or melting into your hands. You want to be able to sort of like hold up like that so it rolls out and doesn't melt everywhere. So if it's melting, just put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Just sort of judge it depending on the temperature. All right, so I've got the dough here ready and made. We're now going to roll it out in between 2 sheets of baking paper. This is just going to make it easier to transfer to the tin. You just want to roll it out to about sort of a little bit less than 1 centimeter thick. And as long as it's wider than the kind of base of your tin, because we're going to cut it out to fit that. And now what I'm going to do is put this on top, and using a knife, I'm going to trace around. There we've got the perfect size base. Right. Now all we have to do is put it in the tin, and it's already ready, done, and lined like so. Pat it down a little bit. Don't worry if it sort of breaks a little bit. It's a pretty forgiving dough, so you can just patch it up. Then before it goes into the oven, I'm just gonna prick it with a fork a few times, otherwise it will sort of rise too much and crack. And into the oven to bake. And when that's done, it's gonna be nice and golden, and it'll look something like this. Golden crumbs, so good. All right, so the base has cooled. Now it's time for the best part, which is the filling. I'm using my signature 2-ingredient chocolate mousse recipe, which is just coconut cream and chocolate. That's it. You can sweeten if you want with a little bit of stevia or maple syrup, but I find the richness of the coconut and the chocolate is enough. Coconut cream is gently heated. Now this part is pretty magic. It doesn't need to be super hot, but all we do is put the chocolate in the coconut cream, and the heat of the pot and the coconut will just melt it like this. And then just keep stirring it gently, and eventually it will be super thick chocolate mousse sort of texture. So this is what it looks like. I know you don't believe it's a thing, but it is. You want to keep stirring until there's no lumps, and it's super smooth, and it looks like the opening credits for Willy Wonka. All right, so we've got that beautiful chocolate mousse. Try not to eat it all in one go, because we're gonna spoon it over this cooled base that we've got. Oh my God. Check it out. That is exactly what we want. Give it a quick smooth, and that's what you get. And into the fridge to set. It does take a few hours, but I promise it is so worth the wait. All right, so that's what it looks like when it's done. You'll see the chocolate mousse filling is really nice and set, and now we're gonna slice it up and eat. Look how smooth that is. It's perfect. And look at the base. So this is what I'm talking about with that gluten-free base. You will not believe it's gluten-free. It tastes like shortbread. You can see here it's all golden. The edges are my favorite part. All right, taste test time. So good. All right, that's it guys, my Silky Chocolate Ganache Slice, one of my favorite recipes. Don't forget to check out my ebook Create for all these recipes. This one's actually one of my faves from it. And don't forget to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on next week's recipe. Thanks for watching guys. Head here to get the full recipe. Connect with me on Instagram for daily chocolate goodness or just to say hi. Check out our other videos below and don't forget to subscribe because you never know when your next favorite recipe is gonna hit your kitchen.